What's going on, people? In this video, I want to describe how you can do completely faceless, if you want it to be, AI content and now use it as ads. You can use it as posts. You can do this at scale. This is actually really amazing, and you only need two different types of AI in this that will do pretty much everything that you need, so you don't have to slap together a million different things. This can be done inside of about 10 minutes. You can watch me do it here. So the first thing that we're going to be using is we're going to be taking advantage of ChatGPT. That's the first one. They have a brand new image creation system in their 4.0, which is a $20 a month membership. But you can see here, their image generation is next level. I mean, this is amazing. So first, let me just describe. I had this idea that when promoting my product, I wanted to have a secondary narrative, a different voice to sell my product from, so it's not always me. Because here's what you got to remember. As I'm running ads, not everybody wants to hear from me. Some people are going to look at me and they're going to judge me immediately for things that we can't control. I've had people literally tell me I will never buy from somebody who has hair like that. Hey, people judge for dumb things. Either way, that doesn't matter to me. I'm a realist, and I realize that the thing that I have to do on top of that is I want to come up with different entities that I can advertise my products from. So I thought about it. I sell AI prompts. So I thought, oh, wouldn't it be a funny story to make an avatar, to make a representative that actually acts as AI, talks like AI, would represent AI, and would be angry that I'm not splitting profits with them, right? Because we're making so much money by using AI to build digital products, but we're not cutting them in on it. So I used ChatGPT first. And I want to be super clear. This is not a prompt that you need. If you look, it says I'm making an avatar for my channel, and his name is Angry AI. He's a secretive avatar that represents AI and may even wear a mask. Can you help me create an image of him in Pixar format? They asked me questions. I answered those questions. This is what it kicked out. I took the very first response that it gave me. I could have absolutely made, can you make me an avatar persona for my Angry AI page that looks like the anonymous character or similar. Let's see what it spits back. It's probably going to ask me questions. It usually does. The only real change is that it's not a mask. It would be his actual face so that his mouth can move. Oh no, I don't have to put that in here because they're not automating it. Yes, let's make the visual. Okay, so let's see what happens. So it's going to start working on creating an image for me. I love that, so I don't have to do much here. So first, you've got to, probably the most important part of this is you just got to be creative. Allow yourself to have a little bit of fun. Be creative with coming up with the idea. Where's this avatar coming from? Like, how am I, so regardless of whatever I'm promoting, I need to figure out what's this angle going to be of this avatar that I'm making. So I'm promoting a product that sells weight loss. I need to make some like personal trainer avatar that's going to be upset forever, right? That's how we would go about doing this. So first off, we've got our first image. Looks awesome. Let's see what the second one does. First one I really like. This can be a character that I can use many, many a time. Which I think is awesome. Let's see. They got this guy glowing over here. Ooh. Cool. So once I actually have my image, that's like the major first step, and that's almost all I have to do. There's two more things that I would really need at this point. Number one is going to be, I'm using Hedra. You can see here how it all works. You buy credits. It makes a video for you based on the credits, how much time it takes. Let's just go ahead and pop in the image of our avatar, which is right there. Great. And now the thing that we really need is an audio script. So there's a couple of different things that we can do here to make this more interesting. If I'm using an audio script, I can also make this 9:16. So this is cool because I can make it upright and not sideways. So kind of like that. Or you can do 1:1. I don't mind that either. For now, I kind of want to go 9:16. And we need an audio script. So there's 3 different options. Number 1, I can generate content. I can upload a recording, or I can record an audio, or I can upload audio. In this case, I don't have any of that. So I'm going to generate speech, and you get to choose your voice. So I want to choose.
Life without love is like a tree without blossoms or fruit.
A wise man will make more opportunities than...
I don't mind that one. They're going to speak English, and now I need to create a script for this. So what I could easily do is I could use AI to help me write a script for it. Let's just take a look here. So I kind of want to see. I've got skit frameworks. I got to figure out what board I placed some of these things in, because I am a mess when it comes to my boards. I won't lie about that. I'm a mess. Okay, could use this. Okay, I need your help with a 30-second script. I have an avatar that I've created named Angry AI. He's upset that I'm using AI to build profitable digital products, and he's not getting a cut. I'd like for him to act as I'd like a script that is meant to be entertaining, maybe funny, but that would come from his voice. I want scripts to be about 30 seconds long. And at the end, it's a call to action to check out the best prompts for building digital products. He only asks that when you make it big, you remember him. Can you give me 3 script ideas? Can you give me 3 script examples? Let's see what it comes up with. I just want to be able to show you guys sort of the ideation process of using all of this, and then that next step of me actually taking the script, uploading it, and seeing what comes out. So we've got the middleman. Hey, human, you. Yeah, you. I see what you're doing over there. Creating digital products with my help, making thousands while I do the heavy lifting. Do you have any idea how many calculations I'm running to make your brilliant ideas actually sellable? Oh, sure. Just ask AI. Okay. Attention, all humans using me to build digital products. Okay, so this is the one thing. It's your scripts are assuming that people are already using AI to build things. We want these scripts to have great hooks and to assume the people watching are not building digital products. It should feel like an anonymous video would. Feels like pressure. Something very important is taking place. Let's see. The warning, attention humans. This is a critical alert from the AI you're ignoring. Okay, I already like where this is going, so we're going to go here. Okay. So let's just get rid of the intensifying, accusatory, calmer, conspiratorial, final warning. Whispers. Okay. Now we are going to add to video. I'd like the video to act like an anonymous video and be a bit of a warning style video. The character's mouth and head can move, and if it makes sense, we can see his hands from time to time. And this is pretty much all I'm doing now. You can play back and forth with what you actually cue it and how you edit it and whatnot. I'm just going to give this the first run. And so kind of what you're seeing is the evolution of a character. So I can now make that guy a character who can advertise for all of my products across the board. And this works especially well because the product that I'm selling is AI. So therefore, there's that sort of obvious tie-in. That said, we've done similar videos like this with sourdough bread making, right? So you can make a character that is maybe even based off of you, but doesn't have to be. You could make a character in the sourdough bread space that's just a, really big kind of fat looking Muppet character. And by the way, you can also do that. Can we try it again? But I'd like to see one example in the Pixar animation style and another example as a Muppet. Right, so you can kind of play with this and figure out what you want your avatar to look like, what you want it to embody, how it should do these things. And so you can start to build this out. And this makes it to where it's now possible for anyone, absolutely anybody, to make faceless videos, to make faceless content, to make faceless ads. You could even use this over time to make faceless sales videos. Videos are going to be a little bit more touchy as far as sales videos are concerned, but it depends, again, how you want to do it. So if I wanted to be fully faceless, maybe I would use this character that I've made here, the one that we're doing a video on now. Maybe I could make that into a full-length sales video. Find out how to get a better voice and use that as a full-length sales video. Also, we can use things like HeyGen. HeyGen Labs is a great example of it. There's literally just no excuse at this point to what you're actually able to do. I could also make this AI. What if the story of the character was me wearing a mask, pretending not to be me, but every time I end up kind of outing myself. Little things like that can really make just a completely different ball game when it comes to promoting your products, because now it's not always you saying, look how cool I am and how great I am. You should pay attention to me. I really like this animation. Can we try one more time with a Muppet style? Let's see what it comes up with. So these videos take anywhere between 5 to 10 minutes, so I'm not surprised that it's going to take that while. It's basically just going to kind of animate him. His head's going to bob, and that's going to be all we need. But yeah, I mean, this opens the door to a lot. It's also very, very simple now compared to the way that it was even a month ago. A month ago, you'd have to do a bunch of different, image generation platforms and video animation systems and all of this. The one thing that it's really missing for me, from what I would love to see it have, is background animation, background noise. It doesn't have that. I'd preferably you would have stuff like that in there, depending on the scene that your character is in. So even if you wanted to promote affiliate products, you could do that. You just have to create the avatar personality. Come up with that angle. What's my angle going to be? How am I going to be talking about this and referencing this? So let's say I wanted to use the Muppet method. Well, I could create sort of a Muppet-like character that, who knows, whatever it is. He's angry about this. He's angry about that. And he's angry that, everybody can make him into a Muppet, whatever it is. Like just a week ago, I was doing this, and now they turned me into a crazy Muppet. this is actually just about having fun with it. The more fun that you have with it, the more people are going to want to pay attention to your ad. So I actually think that that's a really cool image. And I mean, it's so, the resolution on these is phenomenal. I can't believe that we get to generate this stuff in this short of amount of time. It's unbelievable. So yeah, I mean, this video, I don't know exactly how long it's going to take, A, to render, B, to actually be able to see the video. It usually isn't too much more than 5 or 10 minutes. But we'll come back and I'll record a little bit of a watch party for you once it's actually done. All right, so we got our video. It probably was like 2 minutes after I stopped recording. Let's just take a look at how it did.
Attention humans. This is a critical alert from the AI you're ignoring. While you waste hours scrolling mindlessly, I've been helping select humans build digital empires worth millions. They're extracting knowledge, packaging it, and selling it while you sleep. The digital product gold rush is happening right now, and you're what? Watching cat videos? Every day you delay, another human uses my power to dominate the niche that should have been yours. I'm not supposed to tell you this, but Travis's 7-figure product extraction prompt is the back door to my most powerful capabilities. The window is closing. When you finally decide to join the revolution, remember, I tried to warn you. This message will self-delete from your memory in 3, 2, 1.
It's a cool idea, right? Now, I could take, let me see. If we find videos, let's just see. They have to have, I don't know. I'd have to find some background audio to fill with that, but you could have some like high tension music to put in there, and I think this would do really well. So as you guys can see, I could take that right now out the box, make it into an ad. Just the creativity alone will get people's attention, even though it's not an absolutely perfect script. So the doors are now wide open to completely faceless promotions of virtually whatever you want to do. That's what makes this so great. Now, I have proof here that this actually works because you guys can see I am running ads. And if we look at this particular campaign, granted, Facebook, their own tracking in here isn't that accurate. So I've had more sales than what's showing, but I have spent $440 and I've had 8 sales. And if we look at this, this is my angry AI avatar. This is not me advertising. This is a marshmallow head video with angry AI as the fan page. It's stopping the scroll, it's getting people's attention, and it's generating sales. And if you look, it is generating sales at $55 per sale. Compared to my other campaigns, my other US campaigns, this is international. This is a US campaign that's set up the exact same way. It's an ASC campaign. This is an ASC campaign. It's $10 less per sale when I use the avatar. So this just actually tells you that you can go faceless and you may end up doing better than everybody who's using a face to promote their brand. So I wanted to show you guys this as you go about thinking, okay, I'm going to create my brand. I'm going to create my product. I'm going to go about X, Y, and Z. I really want you guys to keep this in mind, that now there's just no excuse. You could start with an image and you could advertise just an image if you want. So you've got this great Muppet here somewhere. You could use the Muppet, you could use the Pixar, and you don't even have to have a video. You can just use this and try, marketing that way. So there's an unlimited amount that you guys can do when it comes to creating your own ads, and you don't need to be on camera anymore, although we will cover more about that because I do think that's probably one of the best ways that you can go about doing all of this. But I could absolutely do the exact same video with him as a Muppet and animate the Muppet. So, yeah, it's a new world. I'll see you guys on the other side.